Turn the TV up, turn the TV up, turn the TV up, turn the TV up. Mustard! They be acting bad, but somebody gotta do it. Hey guys, welcome back to Anyway, so maybe gonna start calling it touching grass because I really like doing it outside, but we're inside today. I got the headphones on because we're gonna listen to some calls real quick. 347-566-9741. That's the hotline. Call. Ask for some advice. Tell us a cute little story. You know, just say hi. I don't know. But make it something you think I can talk about. Thank you guys for tuning back in. I hope you're doing well. I got the sound mixer board on, so the gain is up high, and you know it sounds good. I'm gonna get some new equipment so I can start recording outside more. I like recording outside. I do feel like my mind wanders a bit more, which is good, and it's more, it's more interesting for me and for you guys. Someone sent me a YouTube video. Oh, that's the guy that keeps sending. Yeah, bro, I'm not gonna. Oh wow, here's another text message from him. You're a dusty thief for taking my baby bike. I can't wait to see you in the neighborhood. All right, weird. Does that have his phone number? No. 816. Trespassing. Weird, dude. I don't know what's going on with your life. I hope you listened to the last episode and were like, yeah, maybe I should just call in with a couple good stories or a couple things that were important enough. But guys, if you're tuning in for the first time, my name is Dylan. This is my solo podcast, and it's a good one. All right, and you're gonna have a good time. And I'm working on speaking more effectively, not saying all the time, not using removing those filler words, because everything's got to be, guys, everything's got to be directly to the point. We can't wait for anything anymore. We got to have it right to the point. You have to have the hook in 3 seconds. If you tell me a story in real life and you don't have a hook in the first 3 seconds, I'm swiping on my friends. I really feel that. Social media has ruined us, dude. So I can't even hear someone tell a story anymore. If they don't have a hook in the first 3 seconds in captions, I'm like, this is boring, dude. Next story. Swiping on my friends like my For You page. Next story, dude. Boring. Hold down. Not interested. Oh, that would be such a burn. To just look at someone and be like, not interested. Chat, get a load of this guy. What a L story. Not interested. Next. I would do that, just rage baiting your friends. But yeah, it really has, there's no time no one lets anything sit. And we're all addicted to our phones and caffeine. Like, dude, I had 2 coffees today, and I also put this energy drink just on my table that I did buy on TikTok Shop, and I am getting got on TikTok Shop because a lot of the ads are bad, but some of them they get you. They get you. Discount. Oh, buy new water boy. Discount. You can get this all for $2. And then you go and you look, and it's actually not $2. It's like $14. But you go, oh, it's still less than $22. And I have been meaning to try this. Discount. They do that for everything. Every person on TikTok Shop. You're not gonna believe. Oh my God. Whoever made this ad should get fired from Lucky Energy because wow, it's so cheap. Whoever did this for Lucky Energy is going to get fired because you won't believe it, guys. It's 16 of them for 8 cents in the TikTok Shop, but get it while it lasts because it's going away in the next 8 minutes. Everyone's just talking shit on TikTok. And if you don't know about the discount, you're not online as much as me. Oh man, that shit pisses me off. This is a good sign, actually, though. The speed and the ferocity with which I'm talking indicates to me I don't need caffeine right now. Okay? So I'm going to do that for you guys, for me as well, but for you guys. Discount. Okay, let's take some calls. 347-9. I fucked it up twice. 347-566-9741. Maybe I do need coffee. let's check. There we go. Is this? Can you hear? Can we hear this? What's up? Okay, hold on. Is this only coming in one headphone, or am I tripping? Do you guys? Is it only in one? Is that just me? Okay, I'm kind of ruining this person's. Oh, maybe because it's on mute? How about now?
You muted your mic when you sipped into it this episode, episode 14, you're in Hyde Park.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. I've been trying to think of things to call in on the hotline about, and that's like number one. Like, dude, you gotta stop sipping your coffee in the fucking headphones.
Oh! That's what you're going to call in about. Not something about you. Not a story or something interesting. A criticism, a critique of my broadcasting skills. Well, I got news for you, female listener, who I'm very happy to have. You are 100% right, and I do think about that, and I have actually thought about it every single episode. Here's I'll let you finish, and then I'll go into this.
I just wanted to say, I've listened to your podcast for years. I listened to it when it was We're All Psychos.
Love it.
Shout out to the Psychos.
Shout out to Psychos.
Thanks for muting your fucking mic, dude.
That's really
I
all
don't
I
want
had
to say
to
this
say.
and piss you off, because then you're not going to do it again.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're right.
I've got other things I want to talk to you about, but I'm leaving this message.
You're right.
Have a good one.
Thanks, I will.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Dylan.
Now, look, first of all, let's start with the positives, okay? Because there's going to be some negatives, okay? As I sniff into the microphone, there are going to be some negatives because you critique me. And even though that critique, in my opinion, might be right, there's going to be some negatives. 43 seconds. Wow. Beautiful. A beautiful 43-second voicemail. Love that. Not too long, not too short. Absolutely gorgeous. So that's good. And you're a listener from a long time ago. Love that as well. And you gave me something to talk about, so I appreciate that. Those are all the positives. It was a coherent voicemail. It wasn't insane. Now, here come the negatives. That's something I think about every single episode because I'm hyper aware and anxious. And I tell myself, no one notices. Now, you bringing it up affirms all of my biggest fears. So thanks for that. I'll be thinking about it a lot. I mean, I'm now definitely not going to sip into the microphone ever again. I'm going to push it away like that, take a sip, come back to the microphone. So that's what I'll do. And you are right that most of the time when someone tells me to do something or that tells me they appreciate it, because I'm a contrarian and I'm eight years old, I immediately go, well, now I'm going to do the opposite. But lucky for you, that in this one instance is not going to happen because I actually will be like, hey, great. That's some feedback I can use. It's good to know people actually think about that. And maybe I'll stop sipping into the microphone and we'll just catapult to number 10 on the Spotify podcast, potentially. So thank you for calling. Please call back in again. I sent her a little text after I thanked her. It was nice. Thank you for calling in. Let's go to the next one. But let's not actually, but I will say, let's not encourage continuous criticism of the show and the audio quality because I am a perfectionist and I will think about that. And I think most people probably don't. They don't care that much or pay attention that much. I'm actually going to sip right now. Let me push the microphone away just for you, caller. I don't know where you're from. Let's see where your area code's from. I'll just call you where your area code is from because I'm not going to say, it's not that anyone would be able to find you. Let's see. Where is this area code from? I haven't seen it before. Oh, It's New York area code. North American plumbing numbering plan. What the fuck? Oh, no, wait. It's from Colorado. No, North Carolina. Okay. Why did I read that it's Colorado? Dude, I have dyslexia. I have decided. I have it. Okay? You can't take it away from me. I have it. I have dyslexia, and I'm not going to claim it on stage or just like out in the open, but I know for me that I have dyslexia. Okay? It's minor. I'm on the dyslexia the spectrum, but I have it. Okay? And you can't take that away from me. Not that I want it, but what is it called when you I mean, what is it even called? Syndrome? Not disease. What is it? Disorder. Disorder. Because I thought about ADD. Disorder where you switch words in a sentence. Because I was talking to this girl that I'm seeing about this, and I was like, oh, you know what? For the longest time, I've had this thing. Oh, it's aphasia. Yep, I literally have aphasia. And that's funny because I told her that I thought I had aphasia because my girlfriend, when I was in college, I was going to say her name. Okay, whatever. I don't need to say her name. It doesn't add to the story. Sometimes it does. But she was a speech pathologist, and she talked about having that aphasia. And I was like, I think I have aphasia. And I've been saying that since I was in college. So that means it hasn't gotten worse, which means that all the Molly I did not fuck my brain. So I'm okay. Woo! Good. I was scared about that the entire week because when I told the girl when I was hanging out with her, she's like, "Oh, you sound like you have Molly brain. That, you know, when you do too much Molly, and then it screws your brain up." And you know, the first thought in my head was like, "Why would you say that to me?" Because you know, I'm going to be anxious about my brain being fucked up, and now you're giving me one other thing to think about even more. But instead, I just laughed and went, "Maybe." That's what I did. I was like, maybe, you know, I didn't do it that much, but maybe, you know, you're playing into one of the fears I had because I go, what if I'm like burning holes in my brain? Because I heard one person say that, and then I got really freaked out, even though that's not really how your brain works. But don't do that. You know, when someone's worried, when someone tells you that they're worried about anything going on with their brain, even more than I almost said physicality, even more than their body, just say, it's probably fine. Just say that. Because if you don't, then they're gonna start spinning. Let me take a sip real quick and I'll push the mic away. Here we go. How was that? Did you hear anything, North Carolina? Motherfucker. Dysphagia is a disorder where a person switches words in a sentence, and most commonly, and it is, I mean, I'm literally doing it right now, is most commonly associated with aphasia, a language disorder caused by damage to the brain's language centers, typically on the left side. I do think I have this. Individuals with aphasia may experience difficulty finding the right words. That's me. Fuck, I have aphasia. Using the wrong words or switching sounds and letters within words, such as saying wish dosher instead of dishwasher. Wish dosher. This type of speech error, when the initial sounds of words are swapped, is specifically known as spoonerism. Interesting. Named after Reverend William Archibald Spooner. I mean, what a sick name, though. Reverend, I mean, I guess Reverend isn't part of his name. He just was also a... That actually makes me want to be a priest almost enough so I can get Reverend Dylan James Palladino. Whoo, baby, that hits. That does hit. And man, am I on the train today. The stream of consciousness is going. Sometimes, you guys already know, sometimes I go and I'm just like, I gotta start the train up. I gotta throw the coal into the train and keep going. But today, oh baby, is it going. I don't need this lucky energy, but I'm probably going to drink it anyway because I am an addict. Reverend William Archibald Spooner. He was known for making such errors. Oh, that kind of sucks that you get something named after you because you made like a Dylanism. Yeah. I mean, there are definitely hey guys, write in with what Dylanisms are. Okay? You want to make me feel bad about myself? Write in about what Dylanisms are. I probably know all of them because I'm hyper aware and insecure about them. But no, write in with them. Or write in about what your ism is. The spoonerisms occur occasionally in normal speech. They are more frequent and persistent in conditions like aphasia. Damn, dude, I think I have fucking aphasia. Let's see. Can you fix aphasia? Can you fix your jawline by chewing? Is the first thing that came up for me. Haven't looked it up. Don't know why that's coming up. Can you fix aphasia? Excuse me. Aphasia cannot be cured. Fuck yes. Fuck yes. That's good. Can be significantly improved through treatment, particularly speech and language therapy. Okay, well, what is it going to do? Recovery is a slow process. This is probably for people with a stroke. What is it going to do? Restore language abilities, teach compensatory strategies like using pictures or gestures and help individuals communicate effectively. Okay, so I'm not that bad that I need that, but I just wish I could inject stem cells just into that area. How do I make my language center better? Dude, I have aphasia though, for sure. 100% have aphasia. I'm going to go into the longest YouTube hole tonight. Do I have aphasia? Just going through it up till 2 a.m. I haven't said a lot though. Is that a Dylanism? Saying like? Okay, so thank you, New North Carolina caller. Let's go to the next one. Another beautiful 48-second voicemail. Love that.
Hi, I was just wondering, if you could help me out with a question. It's been keeping me up at night. Just how much wood could a woodchuck chuck?
Okay.
Woodchuck could chuck dick.
Okay. All right.
That's like what a woodchuck could chuck.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm wondering just how much a woodchuck could chuck.
Mm-hmm.
It's
yeah.
It's kind of limitless. Just depends on how many people show up. Because I don't know.
What are you talking about? What? How many people show up? Woodchucks are okay.
I've been staying up all night thinking about it, and I'm having a hard time falling asleep. So it's gonna help me because I need to sleep. It's been 4 days now, and I think I'm losing it.
Okay. Dude. Fuck. Only crazy people listen to this, but at least half of the listeners to this show are extremely mentally ill, which is fine. I'm cool with that. But why did you say a woodchuck could chuck dick? Because it's how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. Why are we doing dick? First of all, what is a woodchuck? Is it even a thing? It's a groundhog. Okay. Hey, I didn't know that. I figured that out right now. I did not know groundhogs were woodchucks. So we learned something new. Thank you, caller. But what is chucking wood? This is so stupid, but we're gonna do it. What is chucking wood? The popular tongue twister, how much, using AI. The popular tongue twister, how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood, is a playful riddle. Well, the answer is that woodchucks do not actually chuck wood. The name, dude, AI is so serious and unintentionally funny. The woodchuck is derived from the Algonquian word woodchuck, meaning digger, and refers to the animal's name of digging burrows, not throwing wood. What's Algonquian? Algonquian. It's probably some Native American thing that I'm absolutely butchering. Despite their names, woodchucks do not toss, chuck, or throw wood. They are herbivores. Hey, do you say herbivore or herbivore? I think I say herbivore. No, I say herbivore. That primarily eat leaves, flowers, grass, clovers, alfalfa. Okay, cool. That's it. The myth that woodchucks chuck has been humorously addressed by researchers. Well, holy shit, wait. In 1988, Richard Thomas estimated that if a woodchuck could chuck wood, it would move approximately 600 pounds of soil when building its burrow, using the volume of dirt excavated as a proxy. This calculation is based on the fact that woodchucks dig extensive burrows, sometimes up to 30 feet long, which they use to shelter or hibernate. 30 feet long. Damn, dude, that's nice. That's a good little habitat. While they do not chuck wood, they are known to chuck dirt, which is essential to... Okay, so hold on. And then he didn't... In 1988, Richard Thomas didn't actually estimate it because he's saying they would chuck soil. Some online discussions suggest that woodchucks could theoretically chuck small pieces of wood with their paws. This is crazy. The shit that people will like spend their time talking about. Maybe even this guy said, who I know, by the way, who I know. He called in, and I know him. Also, he changed his voice for this voicemail, which is crazy. To then also send this, where it's like, yo, what are you talking about? But I guess it is kind of limitless. Yeah, you know, that's enough. That's enough. I mean, one of them good. This one, just at this point, again, I'm still cool with people just sending in stuff. It's nice, appreciate it, but yeah, get some sleep. Honestly, get some sleep. I know you're joking that like, oh, I haven't gotten sleep in 4 days. I think maybe you actually haven't gotten sleep because you thought that you should call in and send that. It's crazy. But thanks for calling in. 347-566-9741. Let's keep it up, dude. Let's keep up the voicemails. Let's see. What did I write down? I put a link to Instagram. Let's see what it is. I'm going to turn this off just in case it's something that oh, yeah. I don't know if I really want to. Here, let's see. Okay, I'm not going to show the video on this because I don't want to record my screen. But this is someone at Burning Man who is showing that their orgy dome tent blew down. And so people can't go in there. A bunch of ugly people can't go in there and fuck each other, most likely without condoms, and get all sweaty and gross and get venereal diseases. Wow, that sucks. A bunch of people on drugs can't go in and just literally suck and fuck anyone that they can see in there and talk about it, you know, for years to come about how they went into the orgy dome and they actually did it. And then even though while they were doing it, they were kind of like, this actually isn't as fun as I thought it would be. You know, a bunch of people couldn't be at Burning Man and be on acid and other drugs or just like fully free and having crystals on them and having a good time, and they couldn't spot the orgy dome and go, holy shit, let's go to the orgy dome, and then walk in there and then just get hit with a wall of just the most disgusting smells ever, and then say, whatever, I'm at Burning Man, I told myself I would try new things, and then go inside and maybe experiment with the same sex and then feel really weird about it after because of like, why did I do that? I didn't actually want to at all, but I'm in the orgy dome. Oh man. And then so it's so sad. The orgy dome. What are you doing, dude? I'm like, you know, it's Dylanism, you know, like, yes, go to Burning Man. It's fine. Do the things. Take Molly, take acid, take mushrooms, or go sober. Honestly, I could see the older I get, the more I see going to these things sober. Also fine. Enjoy the music. Enjoy la playa, the sand flats, everything. But, I mean, the orgy dome? What kind of talent are you getting at the orgy dome? You're getting... No hot person is in the orgy dome. I'm sorry. And if they are, they're already airtight. They're filled up, dude. They've got 6 dicks around them, just waiting in line. Oh, are you in line for the orgy dome? No, I'm in line for the one hot person at the orgy dome, actually. Yep, I'm in line, just waiting. Just playing games on your phone. Just waiting to get a little bit because everyone else here is just absolutely a 5 or less. Everyone's mid. But there's one hot person, and they're, you know, we're lining up to even get a chance. The orgy dome. You know, I don't have a lot of deal breakers, but if I was dating someone and they said, "Yeah, my favorite place at Burning Man is the orgy dome," you know, but it probably isn't going to work out. Sorry. No hate to you, but just, you know, we're just on different planes. Honestly, no hate, dude. No shaming. Do your thing. Not for me. You know, not for me. Unfortunately, the orgy dome. And I don't even hate on, here's the thing, I don't hate on Burning Man. I have one friend that goes to Burning Man like a lot, And here's the thing about people that go to Burning Man. They are the people that you think would go to Burning Man. That's what sucks about it. If you meet someone and then in your mind you go, I think this person probably goes to Burning Man consistently, you're right. You're right 100% of the time. It's my one friend Parker, and everyone meets him and goes, that guy goes to Burning Man. He's got rings. He's got bracelets. I almost called them wrist necklaces. That's what a bracelet is. It's a wrist necklace. He's got all of those, and he goes to Burning Man, and that's great. I actually have no hate, because you know what's lamer than going to Burning Man and talking about it all the time? Hating on Burning Man. Who cares, dude? Let people do the thing. I'm sick of all the online hate and the negativity. It's all good. The Orgy Dome, though, yeah, I might hate on that. I might, because the Orgy Dome is run by someone who's 48 years old, maybe older, and it's like, dude, what's up? And then you write a caption that goes, our build team worked so hard this past week to erect our lovely space. Erect. Fucking end your life. Unfortunately, the winds yesterday undid all that labor and wrecked our structure. We are still here and thankfully safe. We hope to gift the playa some workshops, and we'll update you. Keep you updated. Some workshops. I mean, people want just still fuck in it. Oh, the tent's down. Who gives a shit? I'm still trying to just imagine 14,000 likes. By the way, it has also, why does the Orgy Dome have an Instagram? I have to sign up in order to see it. Not gonna do it. But yeah, Burning Man happened. There was a lot of wins, and who cares? And people are like, "This is God." And then my dad was talking to me about how he thinks, Burning Man is demonic. And I go, you know what, dude? I actually don't want to talk about this. We actually don't. We can. I would rather talk to you about politics than you tell me about this article you read from RFK's VP candidate that says that Burning Man is demonic. I don't care. Okay, so we'll delete that about Burning Man. Let's see what else. I saw Weapons. Do I want to talk about that, or do I want to go? What is this TikTok? What did I put here? This account is private. God damn it! I'm sure it was good too. That's why you gotta just. I gotta just download the videos. I think. All right. Well, you're getting one less view. Whoever this is that you sent it to me, motherfucker. I saw Weapons, and here's what I have to say about Weapons. It was good, and you're all overthinking it. You're all trying to, dude. Okay, I saw Weapons. It was great. I had a good time. It was very funny at the end. Great horror film, but everyone is just trying to figure out what it's about and all the allegories, and it's not that deep, is the thing. And I'm sorry, it's not. And you want to know why? Because I tried to think about how it would be that deep, and it doesn't make sense. And also, I saw literally a video of the director and the writer explaining what it was about. And that's very interesting, actually. It's about alcoholism, at least for him. He says the final chapter is about alcoholism with what happens with the parents, and that's it. I'm not going to spoil anything more, but it makes sense. Also, there are he uses the triangle for Alcoholics Anonymous in the movie multiple times. Again, not ruining it, but pretty clear what it's about. And then I go on Reddit, and just people are making it about not that. They're making it about dude, you ever are in a good mood, and then you go on Reddit to see what people are saying about, you go, I wonder what other people are thinking about this movie, or the themes, whatever. And then you see people writing, and you go, oh my God, people are so fucking annoying. That's what happened to me. I went, I wanted to see if anyone else wrote about it. And then I just see this long diatribe, and then people saying JFC instead of Jesus fucking Christ, being like, did you read anything? Because someone else was like, dude, someone wrote this long paragraph, and someone else goes, did a human write this, or was this AI? And someone else was like, JFC. I'm like, did you even read what he said? Of course, a human. So some humans are capable of complex, of putting together complex sentences. And dude, shut up. But they're saying all this stuff about weapons, and it's like, and they're all arguing about what it could mean and the allegory and what it's trying to say with the subtext and everything. And it's like, yo, man, sometimes someone just made a movie and put a bunch of creepy shit in it, and then that's just what it is. It's not her face being red, white, and blue is not representative of America. I think most of the time it just looks good, or like they color something a certain way because they think it's freaky. This also shows how much people don't understand how movies are made, in the sense that there are like tens of people, sometimes hundreds, but definitely tens of people that have input and say whether they think something is good or not. And the director asks for, like, what do you think about this? Of course, there are like auteurs, or however you say it, that like they want everything to be a specific way. And I'm sure the guy that who made it, weapons writer. Let's see, what's his name? Zachary Michael Kreger. Okay, Tom Jorgensen of IGN gave the film a 9 out of 10. Weapons, fully actualized genre bender in which director. I mean, dude, I don't know what is going on, but people, and I'm not trying to be a hater, bro. People are overhyping this film. Sorry, they're overhyping it. 9 out of 10. I mean, I'd maybe give it a, yeah. I mean, I guess I give it an 8. I don't know. Yeah, I guess at that point it's like subjective, but are they overhyping it? I don't like horror that much. So I mean, this is me immediately pulling back because I'm kind of like, yeah, you know what? They're overhyped. I think they're overhyping it a bit. It's good. It's very, look, 7.8 on IMDb. That's exactly what it deserves. There we go. Perfect. Freaking Tom Jorgensen, 9 out of 10, bro. You shut up. Michael, but by the way, no hate to Zachary Michael Kreger, dude. You crushed it. He's 44. Damn, he looks good for 44. It's just like, you got to watch the movie to get exactly what I'm saying. But everyone's trying to make everything into something. And I swear to God, I think this guy in some of the scenes, he just put some shit in there that he thought was creepy or weird. There's multiple times where you're like, okay, is this connected, or did he just want to put this freaky ass lady in it a little bit more? And I think it was the second one, more often than not. And then that's what I was saying in the beginning. Like, dude, there are so many people giving their input on set about the color of something, or what it would look, and where they should be. And then the DP is like, this would look really good this way. And what if we added them in behind? It would connect to the whatever scene. It's just people like trying to get, it's just patterns. And so sometimes they just throw patterns in there, and it makes the film good and interesting. But it's not this huge like grad school dissertation level commentary on gun violence and school shootings and whatever. Dude, there's a gun in the movie and it makes absolutely zero sense and it's never addressed. And I really think he just thought it would look cool that it was in this certain scene in the movie, because it has no connection. Same with the time of night and that being on the gun. Dude, it's just there. And I guarantee you these Reddit dorks would argue with me, and guess what? You're wrong. Okay? You're wrong. Go touch grass, you fucking loser. Oh, evil. So evil, but I agree with it because I said it. But anyway, you should see it. It's very good. I'm not trying to shit on to say to not go see it. And he said the script was a personal story. So Yeah. When the director says what it is, believe it. Received critical acclaim, grossing 20 million worldwide and a $38 million budget. Yeah, so this is one of those movies that I think was good, but also it gets this hype, and then people all hear about the hype, and then they go. We talked about this so many times, and then they go to the movie, and then the movie's good, but then they're like, I have to say it's as good as what the other people said because I don't want to seem like I'm not in agreement with all of that, and also I want to become part of the hype, blah blah blah. So then it creates this churn of everyone just trying to stay with the herd, and then it gets like wide critical acclaim. Even though I think much of it is deserved, everyone being like, have you seen Weapons? Have you seen Weapons? Have you seen Weapons? And then all the discourse about it online, I don't know. I think it's a little bit of herd mentality. Like, at least when it comes to them being like, oh, it's so deep and has so many meanings. No, it doesn't, honestly. The alcoholism one is good. It's very good. But all these other ones, you're like, dude, it does the exact same thing that Barbarian did, where at the end you're kind of just like, or actually what Longlegs did, where at the end you're kind of just like, all right, so we're just supposed to believe all this shit just happened and no one's going to talk about it. So that's just the circumstances, is that this weird supernatural shit is just happening, and then no one's really going to address it or try to like explain where it came from, or literally no one's even going to say, oh, so I guess magic is real. I actually would actually love for that to happen. Just one person. Just me, dude. Put me in the movies. Put me in the horror film, cameo part. And then just me just being like, oh, so I guess magic is real. Oh, that's weird. And then and then I just walk out. Oh, that's crazy. So I guess magic is real. I gotta go, guys. Gotta start my shift. See ya. Oh shit. Holy fuck, he got T-boned. Oh my god. He exploded. That's me every movie. Every Longlegs. I mean, that's long enough, you know. You see that they're controlling people with dolls? Huh. Me just like, huh. I guess magic is real, huh? All right, guys, gotta go. I'm hungry. Gonna go to Jimmy John's. One, please. Get on the bus. Ding dong. Oh shit! No! Oh fuck! The bus is stopping. It's going for the bridge. Fucked up. Oh, it's going over the bridge. Oh, wow, he died. The last thing he said was, I guess magic exists. You know, that's what I want. Just an acknowledgement to the audience to be like, yeah, guys, some weird shit is happening. And we're not just gonna like pretend it's normal in order to make it like creepier. Just like, it's fine. Because that would be me if I'm in an actual movie. That's why I'm saying put me in the movie, because I'm gonna react the same way that I would in real life. Or some shit happens and I'm just like, oh, so magic is real? Damn. You know, I always kind of thought, but wow, magic is actually real. That's crazy. Holy shit. Okay, well, but I guess we better solve the mystery. Like, it doesn't, like, let's go back to the thing we were talking about. Oh, so that like he got attacked and pulled underground. Oh, well, hold on, wait a second. So magic is real? So this weird shit, this is magic. This is something supernatural that we were all told doesn't exist. The shit from the Harry Potter movies. That's real. Oh. Okay, yeah, keep going. I just wanted to set that to see where we're at. You know? It would be that would be like if you were on the Jurassic Park island, and then the dinosaurs came out, and then no one was like, holy shit, dinosaurs are around again. Oh my God, they made dinosaurs. It would be like if they just didn't acknowledge that the dinosaurs were there, and then the entire movie they were just dealing with the dinosaurs. You know? I guess in the 7th or 8th movie, they don't really have to establish that. But imagine how weird it would be if shit was going on in some kind of movie and it seemed like there was a dinosaur. There were footprints and whatever. It seemed like there were dinosaurs. And then it was revealed halfway through that a dinosaur was doing whatever it's like. Okay, it's all these kids, they disappear in weapons, right? But instead of, I'm not going to ruin who did it, but it wasn't a dinosaur. Okay. Let's say in weapons that halfway through, it's revealed where the kids are, and it's in a cave, and it's with a Tyrannosaurus Rex, and the T-Rex is like controlling all of them and protecting them, and won't let you get near. If no one said, "Holy shit, dinosaurs are real. That's a T-Rex. Where the fuck did that come from?" You'd be livid. You would not be like, "Oh, I guess it's just a T-Rex. We're not going to talk about it." No, you'd go, "Why is no one talking about the fact that there's a fucking T-Rex in a cave with all of these kids that somehow hypnotized them?" Am I wrong? Am I wrong in this? I don't think so. All you have to do is have someone be like, "Whoa, dinosaurs exist again, and they can hypnotize children." Like, honestly, that one sentence, I'm in. I'm in. I actually don't need an explanation. I don't. I go, cool. That's where we're at. In this world, in this scenario, T-Rexes exist. And not only do they, I guess, eat people, and not only do they do all the things dinosaurs do, they also hypnotize children and make them leave their house at 2:17 a.m. And guess what? I go, yep, I'm good with that. That's all you need. That's it. And they could have done it so easily in the movie. Some kind of flashback, some kind of acknowledgement, whatever it is. Nope, didn't do it. And you know what? Maybe that's Kreger being like, "Fuck you guys. I don't want to have that scene. I didn't want to do that." But by him not doing that, I go, okay, well, he definitely isn't thinking like super like 3rd, 4th level in terms of what this could really be about. You know what I'm saying? And this was funny. I seem serious. I'm going to pop this lucky in. No, do I not want to? Fuck. Because I'm kind of... I do need water, though. Fuck it, whatever. We have like 12 minutes left. Woodchucks. What else did What else happened this week? What did I write down? Let's see. Saw weapons. Yep. Cock was almost out. Okay. Yeah, I was at I don't really send dick pics, but the only people I send you know what's funny? The only people I send dick pics to are my friends as a joke, and it's always in a weird position. It's so strange. It's like, it almost feels less gay to send a dick pic to your boy hidden as something else than it does to just take a photo of you naked in a mirror and send it to a girl like, "What do you think about that, huh? What do you think about that little worm?" It's unproportional to my body, isn't it? But you're still going to tell me you want it, because it would be mean if you didn't. Someone just ring the doorbell? No. It really is. What? Maybe that's just me. I don't know. I grew up when I grew up in the time when Waiting came out, that movie Waiting, where white guys, Persian as well, were like, okay, let's find interesting, strange ways to show each other our penises at 14. And it's not gay, by the way. It's not gay. Because it actually really isn't, because it was just gross in just a weird way. Just grossing your friend out by showing him your cock. Some people would say homoerotic. I don't see it that way. But because no one was like, you got me, dude. Let me see it. Let me see more of it. You got me, dude. Just leave it out for a second. I want to look. Wow, it's so gross. Oh, man. God, I hate that I'm seeing that. You want to play Halo tonight? Oh, God, I hate that I'm seeing that. Turn the lights off. Turn the lights off and let's just feel around for a little bit. Oh, my God, I came in. I tripped and I fell. That's crazy. You want to measure it right now? Measure it with my face. That's not happening. But, yeah, I just had a photo of me like, you know what? I'm not going to lie. A girl asked me to take one and I took it and it was on my phone and I forgot to delete it. And then I opened up my Photos app and then it was just out in the middle of a cafe. And it was really weird. I don't know why I wrote that down. I just thought it was kind of funny. But just a word to the wise, guys. Delete your dick pics as soon as you take them. It's what I'm saying. And that's at the end of the podcast, so I only know the true ones are hearing that, so that they get to hear that juice. But, I mean, there is nothing scarier than mistakenly opening a nude in public. Nothing scarier than mistakenly opening a nude in public. Damn, bro. Because for some reason, it always just feels like everyone's eyes happen to be looking at your phone at that moment. You know? And I just happened to delete a photo, and then the next one was just my piece. And I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't looking bad, but I don't just want it dude, because taking a dick pic is embarrassing, bro. Taking a naked photo of yourself as a guy, so cringe, dude. So embarrassing. As a woman, fantastic. You know, art. That's literal art, bro. That's great. As a guy, gross. And I am saying this as a straight guy. I guess gay guys would be like, I disagree. It's actually the opposite. But I think universally people can appreciate female body as just being beautiful, naked, and then guy body. Maybe if you're the David and you're cut and you have this, you know, the sling over your shoulder. I don't know. But I'm hairy as shit and it was gross. And I was like, God damn it, what am I doing? And I almost just delete them, bro. You just gotta. I almost wish iPhone was like, hey, we noticed this is a dick pic. Can you? Would you like this to be put in your hidden folder immediately so you don't potentially open up your phone and try to show something to your sister-in-law and then like your dick is the second photo and then you quickly have to turn it away and you're like, okay, good, she didn't see, but there was a small part of you that was like, if I did fuck up and she ever saw that, I'd never be able to look at her the same. Yeah, it would be nice if it said that. We are almost done here. And you guys can tell that I'm... Dude, fuck. I know I say this on a lot of the episodes, but I enjoyed this one. I really did. Not sure how much is clippable, but you know, I'm no longer clip farming. I'm not doing the show to get clips, bro. I mean, I'll do them, but let's see. I want to talk about. I talked about shit that happened to me, right? Because I do like, you know, I like doing the, you know, the guy's feeling corner. Hey, this is a man having emotions, but you know, nothing really happened this week. It was a nice normal week. We can end with Snoop Dogg. This some current events. I guess Snoop Dogg's in trouble because he didn't like that there was a gay couple in Buzz Lightyear. I mean, who is surprised? Number one, who's surprised by that? Number two, get over it, Snoop Dogg. Let's see. Snoop Dogg, Buzz Lightyear, gay. Snoop Dogg on LGBTQ representation. Okay, yeah. So here's what. Yeah. Snoop Dogg said he's scared to take his grandkids. Snoop Dogg said he is scared to take his grandchildren to the movies because in Lightyear there was an openly gay character. That's what he said. He's scared to take his grandchildren to the movies after watching Pixar's Lightyear, a 2022 animated film with 2 openly gay characters. What? Why would you even... okay. Dude, Snoop Dogg's like 98. So why are we surprised? He's also a black dude. No offense, but historically, more homophobic, all I'm going to say. So why are you surprised? I'm not surprised. I didn't think Snoop Dogg would be chill with that. Let's see. This was in 2022. So why is this like coming out? Yeah, this is literally written 4 days ago. Why is this being written? I'd rather this though than like reading shit about Trump or Gaza. So honestly, yeah, bring me more of this slop. Let's see. On a recent episode of It's Giving, said his grandson asked him while watching the movie how Alicia was able to have a child with another woman. And he said, "Oh shit, I didn't come in for this shit. I just came to watch the goddamn movie. It fucked me up. I'm like scared to go to the movies now. Y'all throwing me in the middle of this shit that I don't have an answer for. These are kids. We have to show that at this age. They're going to ask questions. I don't have the answer." You don't have the answer? Bro, you're 115. You should have the answer. You know what the answer is? They adopted the kid. Even if it's not true, easy answer. Bam. Kids can understand adoption. Or you just go, women can have kids too. They adopt them, or sometimes a doctor figures it out. But you know, if you're so worried about your 10-year-old not understanding how IVF and having a sperm donor and all that shit works, which by the way, I get it, you know, it's fine. Just say she adopted the kid. Was she pregnant in it? Okay, maybe that's... I mean, maybe if she raises a child with her wife and they share a brief kiss. I don't know. Bro, how are you this dumb, honestly? I mean, Snoop Dogg also like did a concert for Trump, so the dude's kind of lost it. But how are you this dumb? It's not hard, bro. For you to be like, these are kids? Dog. It's so easy. Also, these are kids now. They have the internet. They have YouTube. They're seeing everything. Okay? It's not going to be hard for them to understand this. It was banned in Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Malaysia, and the United Arab Emirates. Of course it was. Good for them for not cutting it out. Not to be like progressive or annoying like that, but also like, who gives a shit? And I know people will be like, yo, it's different when you have a kid. No, it's not, dude. Stop being a pussy and just explain it. It's not that hard. I didn't come in for this shit. I don't know what to say. Hey, it takes 3 seconds. You hear that and you go, oh, how do I explain this to a kid? And you go, they adopted the kid. Two women can have a kid as well. It's completely natural. You're going to see it in this world. You don't have to go into a whole diatribe about it. Pretty fucking dumbass, bro. I mean, just like, what? That's crazy. I just came to watch the guy. I hate it when people go, I just came to watch the movie. It's not putting in your face. It's literally reflecting life. Do you know what I mean? Like, they always go, I just came to just play basketball. I don't want to hear about protests or what's going on. I'm just watching the movie. I don't want it to be a whole thing about being gay. Hey, dude, it's not. It's literally just having 2 women having a kid, which, by the way, is normal in today's day and age. Right? Not hard to do. We have to show that at this age. They're going to ask questions. I don't have the answer. You should. If you're how old is he actually? 218? I'm opening this. Whatever, dude. Fuck. I really shouldn't be drinking this. He's born in 71. Wait, he's only 50? He's only 54? 53? Oh, shit. It's his birthday. Oh, shit. Happy birthday, Snoop Dogg. Hey, man. Update your thoughts on being gay. But besides that, happy birthday, dude. Happy birthday, August 31st. Snoop Dogg, Calvin Cortazar Brodius Jr. It's okay for 2 women to have a kid, and it's really not that hard to explain it. All you have to say is that they adopted the kid. Or if you're really willing to go into it, you can talk about IVF, but you have the answers. Grow up, dude. You're 54. You know? But happy birthday, Snoop Dogg. Happy birthday, Calvin Cortazar Brodius Jr. How was that, North Carolina? Could you hear the sound of me drinking this? Man, I did not need to open this. Why did I do that? Why? Fuck. All right. That was good. That was an hour. Or like maybe 50 minutes. I've been going longer because just like, why the fuck not? I like doing it. You guys are great. Remember to call the hotline 347-566-9741. Leave your messages. Shout out to all the people I know that listen to the podcast, because more people than I thought do listen to it. You know who you are. Love you. I also love the people I don't know that listen, because you guys are crazy and you're great. And let's keep the show growing. Like, subscribe, leave a review, all that good stuff on Spotify and Apple Podcasts as well. Do that. Go right now to Spotify and leave a review. It'll help. All right, guys. Talk to you next week. Leave a voicemail. Love you. Bye.